So first up, got to stretch out. Don't jump right into the weight, especially your maximum or anything. Always do an active warm up at least. Just lighter weight and work your way up. Never jump right into it. It's not worth getting hurt. End up having to spend months out of the gym to take those couple of minutes right before it. It's definitely worth it. My first sets of bench are usually typically about 40 pounds lighter than as heavy as I go. I aim for about 10 reps on them, not going to failure, just getting some blood into the muscle and warming it up. Once I get up to my highest weight for the bench, I aim for at least 8 reps. The only time I really drop below that is when I'm planning out a heavy day, which is pretty much almost every other week. I'll try to throw that in there. For pec flies, I usually either do a flat or incline on the one workout day. I'll switch it up every time. While doing pec flies, contracting chest is extremely important. Kind of act like you're trying to squeeze something in between your pecs. Same thing goes with bench press. You want to make sure that you contract the chest at the positive of the movement, because you can get so many different muscles involved. And with pec flies, make sure that you don't bring it too far back down to the floor, because then you get your shoulders and other muscles involved. Already hitting chest, I'm still going to do an active warm up for incline, just a lighter weight, and work my way up. For incline, when I get to my max, I'm still looking at a 8 rep range minimum. And when I don't reach it, you'll see me count off. I'll count 10 seconds, and then I'll get back and finish a set. Finish chest off with just decline press. I'm not going to do really any drop sets because I'm combining chest and triceps today, so I'm going to go straight into triceps now. I always start my tricep workout off with weighted dips. You don't see a lot of people doing these, but this is actually the number one thing for adding mass to your triceps. For dips, I still keep my rep range of at least 8. I have just shy of 50 pounds in the bag, work my way up to it, and don't really have a certain amount of sets I do or anything just until I can't perform it anymore. Next up, I do skull crushers. For these, I don't really do how people typically perform them. I like to go behind my head. Going above my head, I feel like it really puts a lot of stress on my elbow tendons, and I can't really perform it. It's more like I get that twinge and I have to drop the weight. So I like to go behind my head, get a deep stretch in.
Get
While doing skull crushers, I find that it's very easy to feel like you're unstable. You're more worried about actually like falling off the bench than actually performing the exercise. But for this, I feel like putting all my weight kind of on my back instead of focusing on like where my legs are or anything, like putting my legs up on the bench. It feels like I'm going to like flip over or something. So try using all your weight on your back and see how that works out for you. Next up, I do a tricep overhead diamond press, and this really hits the middle of the tricep head. At the end of my workout, that's when the machines come into play. Really high repetitions, take a little break, go at it, go till failure on every set. Really just exhaust the muscle. Really just trying to hit every last muscle fiber. You don't really recruit those fast twitch muscle fibers until at least 15 reps.
There's something divine in you.
Changing little things like angle and grip have a huge effect on how the muscle is hit. So at the end of my workout, I always like to incorporate all different angles and everything.
Alright, I just wanted to go over what you can't hear what I'm saying in the video because my microphone is such bad quality. And this probably isn't really good quality either, but at least better than that. First thing I was talking about was just to do a stretch. If you don't have something like I have in this video available to you at a gym, I don't know if they have stuff like that, but at least just do an active warm-up, which means just lighter weight and work your way up. Don't just jump straight into it because you can easily hurt yourself. Next thing I said that you couldn't hear was I was talking about contracting the chest during benching and pec flies. For benching, you want to contract it at the positive of the movement, which means when you're pushing it up. It's not enough just to go through the movement because you can get so many other muscles involved. So contracting it really just helps hit all the muscle fibers in there. And then for the pec fly, you want to act like you're trying to squeeze something while you're contracting your chest. Feel like you're squeezing in the middle of it. How I move on to machines at the end to save the isolation movements for the end of my workout and really just do high repetitions, exhaust the muscle, get the fast twitch muscle fibers, which you don't engage them until at least 15 reps. Sorry for the terrible video quality and everything. I'm just working with what I got, so hoping to get some better stuff soon. Have more videos on my nutrition and training soon, so hopefully with better quality. I'll see you guys soon.